On the evening of the 29th of September, a shadowy figure, matching your description, was seen leaving the estate with the body of one murdered Mr. Joseph Merrick being left behind.
You can't prove nothing, Sherlock.
I have everything I will ever need. Looking at you, I can see your sweaty brow, your unkempt beard, your abundance of fleas, and yes, even your fat sausage fingers.
And what does that mean, eh? Nothing!
Everything about you is a clue, and I remember everything. All I need to do is go into my mind palace, and I can prove once and for all that you are the guilty party.
Remember everything? Mate, you need to sort out your fucking trousers!
Oh, Christ.
Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. What a name, what a daft and beautiful way to describe the core idea behind this game, but I'll get to that in a minute. This is the latest Sherlock Holmes game from Frogwares, who have made more Sherlock Holmes games than there are stars in the sky, but that's besides the point. This is a developer that's been able to really spend time with the characters and areas and come close to perfecting their vision of a successful detective game, and here they present their most fully realised game yet, with multiple intriguing cases to solve or get completely, disastrously wrong.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Whereas in other titles the end result is set in stone, in Crimes and Punishments you have to not only deduce the motive and the culprit, you also have to decide to absolve or punish the guilty party, or at least the guilty party you've decided upon. As the cases progress you get clues you can use in Sherlock's imagination, and depending on how you interpret these facts, you can come to radically different conclusions. This can lead to very tense decisions, weighing up all the conversations, all the little details, with the distinct chance that you could send an innocent man to the gallows. This is truly, honestly, brilliant fun.
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous.
Before you start throwing spare change at the screen to get a copy, it's only fair to look at the overall package. As you can see, this isn't the most attractive looking game, and many elements of the presentation leave a lot to be desired. The voice acting can be pretty poor at times, with one memorable section having several policemen in a small area, all having not only the same voice, but also the same line of dialogue.
Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes?
The environments are reasonably detailed, but not to the point you'd feel that this belongs in a next-gen console, and the third-person gameplay isn't recommended if you want to have what the kids now call fun. The first-person mode is better, but oddly Sherlock doesn't have a shadow. It's weird to be annoyed by that though, isn't it? The thing is, there's times you can forget all about that and just get wrapped up in the crimes and the deductions, and you really experience some of that magic that's made Sherlock Holmes such an enduring character. And yes, they've taken inspiration from the Guy Ritchie films and the BBC show, but it also feels true to the foundations that Frogware have been building for years now. And although there are genuine problems with repetitive lock-picking puzzles and the bloody arm wrestling that shouldn't have been as hard as it was, and I'm sorry, I'm wandering away from the point here, but what I'm trying to say is that there are moments of greatness here hidden by the superficial issues. One wee section on a beach by a flooded quarry in the second case was so atmospheric, it was pitch perfect. I was actually a wee bit blown away by it. I suppose you're wondering if you buy this game, and based on all the evidence, all I can really say is that if you want to play a game that feels like nothing else on that big, daft, expensive box that resides underneath your TV, then fire in. Otherwise, maybe you'll want to gather a few more facts before taking the plunge. Oh, what an ending there, eh? Beautiful.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.